What, you ain't paying for a man. You paying for peace for one. Because this is the one thing I believe in. If I pay for somebody, or if I pay for a meal, and one thing you can never say about me, I use you.
Okay, Sherelle, how long have you been married? You're a homeowner independent. Hell, I was a homeowner and independent with 2 kids when I married Joaquin. What does that have to do with anything? Sure. I mean, I think, and this is one of the problems that I have just as a woman who's been married for 15 years. Ain't any of y'all can chime in. Single, married for 30-something years, or what? Look. And let me talk to my black women for a minute, because Sherelle, I don't know if you black or white, but baby, I want you to tune into this, okay? See, the problem that I have with a lot of women, black, white, Asian, Ethiopian, Asian, I don't care who you are, is the fact that you bring all of these freaking requirements to the table, but you don't bring honor. You don't bring respect. You don't bring the opportunity to grow with somebody. You're always looking to receive something as opposed to give something. And that is why a lot of these marriages don't work out. It's because a woman is always looking for something. Can you guys partner with these men to bring out the best in them and they bring out the best in you? And then so many people talk about there aren't any good men out here. Well, hell, there ain't no good women out here. Especially from what I see on this thread here, just having this conversation. Y'all discuss me, and I'm a woman, and I'm a black woman who has been married 3 times, and I understand that I was a common denominator. And when some of y'all grow up to realize and understand that, I think that you will begin to have better relationships, better conversations, a better understanding of what respect, what honor, and all of that looks like in a relationship. But until y'all change y'all mindset, y'all gonna be out here like Sherelle said, I'm a homeowner, I'm independent, and by yourself.
Period. Because when we say it's okay to pay for a dinner, we're not telling you to take care of a man. We ain't saying take care of a man.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying take care of him. Y'all grow together.
But what are you gonna do? What's gonna happen? See, this is the thing. If you won't even pay for a meal now, when did that man fall on hard times when y'all are in a marriage and he needs your support? What do you do then? See, and let me tell you two primary examples for us.
Matt, go back and watch it, okay? You'll understand. I'm not mad. I'm passionate, Matt.
Yeah, she's passionate. But let me tell you this. When my wife met me, yes, I was a young college student, 24 years old. Didn't know nothing about me now. Ask my wife what did she find out about me 8 months into us knowing each other or dating.
That's when I found out that my husband had owned his own property in Memphis, Tennessee since he was 21 years old.
How many did I own
at that time, when I met him at the age of 24, my husband owned 6 rental properties in Memphis. He was an undergrad in Hattiesburg, Mississippi at the University of Southern Miss where I met him. He was in the military, in the reserve, had already served 2 tours overseas, I didn't find out any of this about Joaquin until 6 to 9 months after we were dating. I didn't know what his finances looked like the first time he ever took me out. So it wasn't like I'm in this to try to get this man to take care of me and to do this and to do that. I was in a mindset at that time. I wasn't looking for a relationship. But God knew exactly what I needed in my life in that time. And if I would have had the mindset of stepping into something to get something, to purely just get something out of it, I would have missed out on something that was made just for me. Yeah. And so you have to be careful of the mindset that you have going into something.
Yeah. And I'll tell anybody,
you'll mess up your own blessing.
Yep. And I'll tell anybody, my wife, I wasn't even what she was looking for because of the way I dressed and everything. Understand, my wife's second divorce, 2 kids. She wanted a business person, business dressed, all this stuff. I didn't meet none of the requirements. I just finished playing football. I wore jogging pants every day. But one thing my wife knew, I made her feel comfortable. I made her laugh. I was respectful. I was honorable.
Yep.
And I knew how to have a conversation and talk about something. And everything we talked about was, hey, how do we build you to be better?
Yep.
But if all you see is what he drive and what he can do for you, and no, what do you? And this is the thing: what are you all bringing to the table?
Yeah.
Please, what are y'all bringing to the table other than a body and a piece of
okay?
Yep.
Because here's the thing.
And some makeup and some weed.
Let me tell you, the men who are going to be exactly what you need them to be and what God is calling them to be in your life, you're gonna have to show them. And women, I mean, hear me. I'm not trying to beat anybody down tonight for the mindset that they're walking into relationships with right now. But baby girls, you gotta shift your mindset in order to get what God is creating for you. And in order to do that, you gotta come in with that mindset of, I can be this man's peace, but I can also be his peace. Okay, so and I hope that did not go over your head. But if you can't show that man that you can be those things initially, and then bring in the respect, bring in the honor, the love, the joy, the gentleness, the self-control, that opportunity to communicate with them to where they understand you and you understand them. I'm gonna tell you, in the 15 years that Joaquin and I have been together, I have learned all of that. I have learned how to be this man's peace. I have learned how to be a part of his joy, a part of his happiness, a part of that self-control. I have also learned how to be that for myself. Like, I also have to come with those fruits of the Spirit in order to be what this man needs me to be, in order to be what God is making me to be for him.
Yeah. And if you have the mindset already that I'm not going to do nothing for the, it's going to be tough.